Hello, welcome back to my Balloon Dude 19 channel. Today, we're going to make a really cute and adorable penguin. I don't know if you've noticed, but penguins are always popular. Little girls and little boys seem to love them a lot. And a lot of times I don't have a kid ask, or they don't know what they want. And I'll say, let me surprise you. This is one of my go-to balloons. There's a couple others that I have in my repertoire of go-tos that are really cute, adorable, and fairly quick. This only takes 3 balloons. So grab your balloons, grab a pump, get ready to have some fun. Now we're going to start with our black and white 260, and as you can see I've tied them together. The white, I've got about 1.5 hands uninflated. The black, just slightly more than 1 hand uninflated. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the black. We're going to make a pinch twist. So this is a little bigger than my normal pinch twist. I want it to be a little bit, so it's got a little bit of size to it. We make that pinch twist, and you're going to make 2 fold twists out of your white. And they're each about 3 fingers, as you can see there. So there's one, there's a second. These are going to be the cheeks of our penguin. So we've got our pinch twist from the black, 2 fold twists from the white. Now we're going to take, and I'm going to make them a little soft squeezing, make about a 3-finger bubble in each one by twisting them together. And then another 3-finger bubble. These are going to be the eyes and the top of the penguin's head. So bring that back down, and I find it's easy. I'll take and just twist all that together, twist them around like that, so that they're nice and locked in. I'm going to wrap the black around once to make sure it's really locked in good. And then what you'll want to do, bring the white down so it's sticking out the bottom. We'll come back to that in a minute. The black now, bring it out to one of the sides. Make it a little soft, and then I'm going to wrap it around the top of the head and back in on the other side. Twist it where it comes back in, twist it around a time or 2. This is our penguin's head, and of course there's his eyes. So now we've got that. The pinch twist goes back in the back, turn it sideways. So there's the back of the penguin's head, there's the front. Now I'm going to make a short neck. Again, you're just going to twist the 2 of those together. And that's maybe a 2-finger bubble there, not very large. Then we're going to make 2 pinch twists out of the white. So there's our first, there's our second. These give him, some penguins, the really cute ones, have a little white collar around their neck, and that kind of gives them that little white collar effect, like that. Now we're going to take and make about a 4-finger bubble, again, in each balloon by twisting them together. And we're going to make a tail. So we're going to do about a hand width, maybe a 4-finger bubble, fold twist out of the black, like that there. And then I'm going to make a little pinch twist out of the black as well. That'll lock all that together. So we've got that there. Now we need 2 more bubbles the same size as these 2 to complete our body. So bring them around to the same side. Kind of squeeze them, make them a little bit soft. And then twist the 2 4-finger bubbles, bring them back up to the top, wrap them around. Now we're going to get rid of the white. We're going to pop it off and get rid of it. We don't need any more of that, so we have that there. Now the black, it's a little snug, but you can do this if you're careful. I'm going to take and twist it off. I'll make 2 little bubbles, hang with that one, and then pop it here. So I can keep that tail. You may have to burp it a little bit to get it soft. Tie that off. So you had that little extra piece left over. And then take the tail that you had, twist it around several times to secure that. Now we've got that there. Now this black that we had left over, you're going to twist it into 2 equal bubbles. And then twist them into the 2 pinch twists at the bottom of the neck. These would be his flippers. What would be his wings, but penguins don't fly. And then you cut those down in between the 2 bubbles of the 4 bubbles that make the body. So you have that look there. You can see how each one out of their position, they're kind of tucked into the sides there. That way you can bring them down some. Set that aside. Now we're going to take our orange 260, and I've blown it up almost to the end, but not quite. We're not going to use most of it, but that'll make it easier in a minute, and you'll see why. So we're going to come back to the beginning, and I'm going to make about an 8-inch bubble, followed by another bubble of the same size. And then we're going to twist those two together. I'm going to tuck that through. I'm going to pop this off, and then what I'm going to do is squeeze it out to the end. See how it's all the way out to the end there? That's why we had it inflated almost to the end, so I could, a little squeeze could do that. Now I'm going to twist off about a 3 or 4 finger bubble. Let the air out of the rest of it. I'm still hanging on to that, by the way. Tie that piece off. Set it aside. We'll come back to it. Now we're going to come back, and where I'd pop that part off there, we're going to tie that. We trim these ends. And then you had all that excess on this one here. I'm going to trim that too. We don't need nearly that much. Just enough that we can take this, twist it into the middle of our penguin's face here. Twist that around several times. Now it's kind of loose, so I'm going to take his beak and go the opposite direction. Twist a time or two. And by twisting, every time I twist it around, it pulls it a little bit snugger into his face. So now his beak is pulled up nice and snugly into there like that. Then those two bubbles that we had there, we're going to take, make them into 2 fold twists. And they're going to twist in at the bottom of our penguin there on his tail. So you cross them over at least once to lock them in place. Then you'll put the tail in the back. The pinch twist goes on the bottom like that. And there you have a really cute little penguin. Well, there you have our little penguin. As you can see, it didn't really take that long, but it's really cute and adorable. Sometimes it doesn't have to be super fancy to get the adorable across here, and this little guy does it, and everybody seems to love penguins. A lot of times when I'm making them for the kids, I'll joke, and if I'm making a surprise, I don't tell them what it is. I'll call it an Antarctic chicken, and I usually get really quizzical looks from the kids, and the parents will laugh when they figure out what it is. But I hope you enjoyed it. Have lots of fun. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe. Check out the links below for t-shirts and other fun stuff. Come back and see me again. Remember, as always, stay twisted.